Wait. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Will I, sir? We can start.
Okay. A very good afternoon to all of you and a warm welcome to all. With immense excitement and pride, we welcome you all to the episode 8, which is the final preliminary episode of the ICI AI Hackathon Season 4, which was an innovation marathon that has brought together some of the brightest minds from across the country and overseas. Over the past 7 episodes, we have witnessed an extraordinary display of creativity, critical thinking, and spirit of technological innovation through AI amongst our participants. And today, as we host this last preliminary episode of Season 4, we mark the culmination of a journey that has been overwhelming, that has seen overwhelming participation, breakthrough ideas, and path-breaking use of AI in various facets of our profession, be it accounting, finance, governance, or anything. This initiative of the AI and ICI is under the visionary leadership of our Honorable President, Sir, CA Charanjot Singh Nanda, Vice President, Sir, CA Prasanna Kumar D, Chairman, Sir, CA Umesh Sharma, and Vice Chairman, Sir, CA Dayanivas Sharma. And this hackathon has truly become a national movement that bridges the world of accountancy within the power of AI. Today's episode is special as it represents the last gateway to the semi-finals of Season 4. Our participants today will compete not just with skill, but with imagination and purpose to solve real-world professional challenges using AI, aligning with ICI's AI's vision. As we begin, let's celebrate every participant for being a part of this journey, for representing the future of the profession, and for embodying ICI's spirit of learning, innovation, and nation-building through technology. Today, we have 8 panelists who will keep you spellbound with their innovative use cases. Also, we have our esteemed jury for today, CA Kedar Pandey sir and CA Ankit Jalan sir, who are both our esteemed AICA level 1 and level 2 faculties. So fasten your seatbelts and get ready for an inspiring evening filled with ideas, innovation, and impactful AI solutions. Let's make episode 8 a grand conclusion to the preliminary round of this remarkable season and journey. All the best to all participants. May your ideas illuminate the path to the semifinals and beyond. Now I invite our jury and the first panelist for today, that is CA Hari KN, to start with his use case. Over to you, Hari, and over to you, jury.
Thank you, sir. I hope I'm audible. Before starting the presentation, I just wanted to confirm.
Yes, you're audible. You can be more louder.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining this great initiative by AI and ICA committee. So before just giving an introduction, thank you everyone in the middle of the tax audit season for joining such an initiative. So I will just give an intro about my tool. The tool is a very simple one. It's titled Smart Certify. The purpose of the tool is very much simple. It is to automate the process of generating network certificates. As you all know, as chartered accountants, we normally give very much certificates. So one of the important certificate which we used to give to clients is network certificate, which is used by like embassies and consulates and for visa processing process. So I will just before starting the presentation, I'll just share my screen. Just give me a second. I hope my screen is visible, right? Just wanted to confirm. I hope my screen is visible. My screen is visible, right? Okay. So the Smart Certify platform, which the tool which I have built, as I told, is a automation tool to generate the network certificate with ease for chartered accountants. Usually, as you all know, we collect information from various sources like We used to take like Word documents, like the documents, and we need to convert it into Excel and then do formatting in Word and then generate a certificate and give to client for review. So that process is almost fragmented process. So what I have done is that I have developed a tool, a small utility, whereby this whole process can be done in a sequential way, in a workflow model. So I'll just give you a demo of the tool. This tool, Smart Certify, is developed using Python with Streamlit as the interface which I have used. So we can just populate a certificate and the documentation, everything with a simple input. Like if we are giving that inputs, like
Mr. Hari, your screen is not visible.
Okay.
We can see your screen, but it has the power shown. If you're working in your tool, kindly check.
Just give me a second. Okay, now it's I hope now it's visible, right?
Yes,
is it visible now? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this is Streamlit interface which I have developed with Python. So once we are giving input like applicant details, like his address, his passport, his gender, his visit, what is the destination, post name, university, all those details can be populated in this field. Similarly, he can give the details of his family members. Most cases, we give certificates to a family, like an applicant comes with family, like maybe his father and mother. The combined net worth we will need to certify. Those details can be added. Similarly, the details of his assets, like fixed asset details, fixed deposit details, also can be added. One important thing which I have used to streamline the process or the workflow is that here we can upload the document. Like if we are having like FD receipts or everything, we can just upload it here, and we can also use it as a documentation tool also. So the simple logic was that it was to just streamline the entire workflow. We can just give a comment like how we have verified that fixed deposits, like what was this verification method we have relied, like whether we have gone through the fixed deposit receipt or we have gone through the FD statement, what was the verification basis we can give. Similarly, immobile assets details we can give, like the building details, like the cost of acquisition, and the valuation method, whether we are following WDV method or like we are following, like if we are having an market, and valuer report, we can give those details as well. We can also give the depreciation rate as well as the completion date from by giving which the WDV will be automatically computed. Similarly, we can also give the details of land here, like the details of acquisition of land, and all these details can be given, even including that purchase document number, and all those details can be given. And if like the base of verification, as I told, can be updated here also. Also here we can upload that document, like the PDF or like what document you are having, you can just streamline the process. In order to streamline the process, we can just upload that document. Similarly, the assets, other assets like gold details can be given, details of vehicles can be given. We can also mention about the depreciation rate which we have relied. Any document like documentation also can be incorporated into this tool. Similarly, other asset details, if there is any mutual fund or any other share based details are available, that can be added. Similarly, details of loans can be added, and all those details can be, you just need to input those details into this interface. And the next one will be the certificate details, how it is being certified, who is going to certify it, whether it's a partnership firm, it's a proprietorship firm, the details of your firm name and the firm address, and who is the signatory, what is the designation, like whether it's a proprietary concern or the partnership firm, the membership number. UDV is not needed. I have just put it as a placeholder, and place and email reviewer, like that process I will just explain a little bit later. And the currency, like the exchange rate which we have used for that conversion, and the certificate date, these details can be given. Similarly, who is appointing authority? Usually it is being appointed by the applicant only. That details can be given. And engagement letter details, like what should be the date of engagement letter, that detail can be given. Similarly, who has entered this detail, that data entered details can be given. These are the main interfaces. These are the main data entry fields which we need to give as an additional entry, like that data you can enter. Similarly, there is a master data, as you all know, like PAN, Aadhaar, like those details can be, you can upload it as document. So you can just do one thing. I will just, since it's there are many tabs in here. What I have done is that I can just show you something like I have just, if it's possible, I can just show you my name, Hari address, that can be done. So just for the purpose of like time constraints, because of time constraints, what I have done is I have just populate a sample just to show a demo for all of you. So what the tool will do is that there's a demo sample is being populated. If we can come to that additional document details, it's a demo sample I have done. Just give me a second. Here a summary tab is there. In the summary tab, that details what is the network, his network we are able to see. And just if we just click on generate certificate, that certificate in a Word document will be generated and we can download that certificate. Similarly, if we are having any documents embedded in that each tab, that will be able to like download it as a zip file. Like for example, if you are having a bank like FD receipt section, FD fixed deposit section, what we can do is that if there are 3 documents, all those 3 documents will be saved in a concerned folder. That document, like that folder itself, we can download. It will be downloaded as a zip document. Whole document will be able to download it as a zip document. So I'll just show you that how the statement of network will be coming. Yeah. This is a statement of net worth computation. It's not the audit certificate which is stipulated by the ICA standard. That we will do next time. Later we will do that. So this is the annexure which is mandated by ICA to be given as annexure to the main audit report. That will be automatically generated based on that annexures like fixed deposit details. Everything will be automatically generated. So
Again, Mr. Hari, the screen shown is now we can see your tool screen only. We are not able to see the output.
okay, just give me a second. I'll just do one thing. I'll just check my downloads. So this was the document which was downloaded. You can see that 2 documents were downloaded with the name of the applicant and those details. This document will be statement of net worth of computation will be downloaded with all details which we have entered. I hope it's visible, right?
Hari, no, it is not visible. And I request all participants, whenever you share your screen, do an entire screen share. Otherwise, this problem will be recurring. Please do again. You can maybe stop share and restart the entire screen share option selected over there. This will not be a problem then. Yes,
Is it
now
visible now?
yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this will be the statement which will be downloaded. It will be automatically downloaded. We can use it as an annexure to our main report. So it will be an automatic computation of the mobile properties, mobile and it will be an automatic conversion. Even the foreign exchange conversion will be done automatically. It will be automatically computed. And next one is that I hope it's visible. I just wanted to confirm that. So we can just download that whole this thing, like whatever we have inputted into data, we can download it as a JSON file. And what we can do is that based on that JSON file, I can generate engagement letter, representation letter, then audit certificate, and an audit documentation workbook, which I can use it for my peer review or the documentation process. So I will just share how the engagement letter is being generated. Just click on generate engagement letter. That engagement letter will be generated. So the engagement letter as per the ICA standards is getting generated. Similarly, we can do representation letter by click of a button. We are able to complete the entire audit workflow. I mean, entire certification workflow, we are able to complete that. The representation letter is being generated. Similarly, as per the ICA guidance note, the revised guidance note which was introduced 2 weeks before, we can get the audit certificate as well. So this is as per the latest ICA standards, like ICA guidance note, the revised guidance note. This is the certificate format. So here we are having an enclosure. The first one which we had downloaded as a Word document can be used as that enclosure. So once hold this process, like the statement to like the input field to the completion of document, everything you can have it in a streamlined workflow. We can also download an audit documentation workbook, which we can use as a documentation basis. Everything is done using a JSON, which is generated from that interface itself. So this is the audit documentation input workflow. This can be used as a documentation workflow itself. And one more thing which I wanted to highlight is that suppose if your assistant is doing this whole work, suppose if your assistant is doing whole data entry and everything. Yeah. Suppose if your assistant is doing all this thing and after his work, he just want to do one thing only. He can just mention the reviewer name, like who is to review that name. He can mention in the certificate tab. The reviewer details can be given, like their email ID can be given. And upon clicking that send for review button, it will be automatically sent to the reviewer for review itself. So the whole process from the data entry to the certification can be done through this workflow. Just to clarify one more thing, if the reviewer wants to see that file, like reviewer wants to see how the work is performed, reviewer just need to import that JSON, which will be automatically embedded in that mail. He just can download it and he can just import it in the same utility itself. So the purpose was simple. So the purpose was simple to automate this workflow. So this is my tool. Thank you for the opportunity. And before just wrapping up the session, I just wanted to show you how this tool was built. I will just give you. Actually, this much codes were actually built for developing this tool. I'm actually not a tech savvy person. I just gave one single prompt to ChatGPT. I'm not telling you that this whole code was generated out of this single prompt, but I just wanted to share this first prompt to all of you. Hello, I'm a chartered accountant, not a coder, and I just gave an intro about the tool and what I wanted in a just very limited language. And I just wanted to highlight this point to every participants and every person who is listening to this video. This sentence actually took my it actually went to my heart, I should say. You bring the clarity, I will bring the code. Start small today, together we will turn CA workflow into reliable time-saving tool. This was the response which was given. It was given in an earlier stage in the development of tool. So it was actually, I got very much happy with that response. Like we are still giving the clarity to the tool, and AI and ChatGPT or whatever it is, all those things we are having as an assistant to perform our work, to enable us to develop more and more workflows and to automate our tasks. So I'm not telling you that this whole tool was developed by 24 hours or like maybe 10 minutes or nothing like that. It took time. I spent time, I failed, and I relearned, and then again and again. So it took some time, but it was worth the effort. I was actually fortunate to go through earlier sessions also. ANIC committee played a pivotal role in shaping my journey. I hope my journey will motivate at least some of you to develop something on your own, which will be worth the effort. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hari. Yes, next, Miss Gurveen Narang.
Yeah, very good afternoon, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Uh,
Hari, you can stop sharing your screen. Gurveen, you can go ahead.
okay, sir. Sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah, perfectly.
Yeah, again, very good afternoon. Thanks to AI ICA team for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you to wonderful jury and my co-panelist. I'm here to introduce my AI tool. It's PAL-B, PAN Aadhaar Link Validator. It is an intelligent document verification system. This is an AI-powered document verification system using OCR and intelligent data matching. The objective of this project is to develop an intelligent system that automates the process of reading, verifying, and storing official documents such as PAN card, Aadhaar card, and GST certificate. The system aims to minimize manual and data entries and speed up the KYC and business verification processes and ensures data authenticity using APIs and artificial intelligence. Now I'm logging into my account. So my dear friends, as chartered accountants, the basic document is PAN and Aadhaar. I wanted to prepare a tool for my CA fraternity, the matter which took 15 to 20 minutes of time, which we've done in matter of fraction of seconds. Suppose the client sends us on WhatsApp his PAN or Aadhaar card, which is generally in JPG format. For assistance, I have saved in my folder. I have created a folder in which I have created my client's PAN, Aadhaar, and Aadhaar front and Aadhaar backside. So just to test check, I'm taking first PAN card, which is in JPG. This was sent to me on my WhatsApp. Then I click this upload and read. Through OCR AI tool, this will read it. See, it is just matter of fraction of seconds. And when my staff punches it, and then it checks it from the income tax site, whether it's linked or not, it takes around 15 to 20 minutes. Now, next I'll upload the Aadhaar card photo. This is the Aadhaar card front side. This is the Aadhaar card back side. Upload and read. Again, in matter of seconds, it is extracted in a perfect manner. Then I will save both PAN and Aadhaar details in my system. I click here. It is saved in my system, which is inbuilt in my computer. Nothing is going on any of the server. Only the linkage is being checked through APIs, through the income tax site and the Aadhaar site. Then verify. See, the PAN verification result has come. It is saying PAN number, name is true, date of birth is true, status is valid, category is individual, PAN is linked to Aadhaar card, yes. Then an additional facility is to get the GST number, whether this client is having GST number or not. I'll again click it. Through the use of APIs, it will go to the GST website and fetch the details. Yes. So it has given me a wonderful result. The PAN, GSTN number, legal name, trade name, division code, division name, status, active, invoice status or no. I'll check one more. This is also one of my clients' data. Upload and read. Verify. Yes. The same result in matter of fraction of seconds has been done. Then I'll upload the Aadhaar card. Aadhaar front side. Aadhaar back side. Upload and read. Yes, it has again checked it. Then I'll save the Aadhaar details, save both PAN and Aadhaar. And then I'll go in this list, view PAN. So it is this PAN details, his name, PAN number, father's name, date of birth, status, valid, individual, then whether linked or not. For test checking, I had selected 20 PAN cards of my office, and then for additional benefit, this can be exported PAN table to Excel sheet. So out of these, they told us there are two, they were not linked. So I can immediately ask my staff to get into it, pay the late fees and get it done. Then this is the view GSTI number. These on this only those clients will come which have the GSTI number. To view, suppose I can click Resham Singh, PAN card, GSTI number, status code, legal name, invoice, no. Then I'll go to view Aadhaar. In Aadhaar, the front photo, back photo, Aadhaar number, his name, his date of birth, his gender, address is all saved. This can also be viewed here. Export Aadhaar table can come here. And all my details are saved offline in my system, which is accessible to me and my staff through internal server and which can be used by it. So basic saving of time of my CA fraternity is the usage of my tool. And then on front end, I can search any of my clients' details. When I'll click here, name, his name, Aadhaar number, PAN number, father name, status, all the details are coming only through his WhatsApp, PAN and Aadhaar card, which my client had sent it to me. And within fraction of seconds, everything is done. So this was about my PALV, an intelligent document verification system, which is checking the link validator, which is transforming minutes of manual data, entry into seconds of verified compliance. PALV is not just an automation tool, it's a force multiplier of your firm's most valuable asset, that is time. Now, the critical problem was when the PAN Aadhaar is not linked, Section 139A mandates PAN Aadhaar linking. Failure results in blocked financial transactions and inability to file ITR and claim refunds, high tax burden, manual inefficiency, and compliance penalties. So I have made a solution. I have used advanced OCR. I have used the website OCR Space, which is a free AI tool, which is readily accessible to every one of you. And I want you to use it, which will automatically read and extract data from PAN and Aadhaar cards. The system verifies information through government APIs and fetches the GST details for registered businesses. So sometimes the client who comes to us, who is not known to us, his KYC is done in fraction of seconds, which used to take 15 to 20 minutes of, I had to first punch the PAN details, Aadhaar details, then go to the income tax site to check whether the client is PAN Aadhaar is linked or not. And then I have to also go to the GST website to search his GST number, whether he's already running any GST number or not. Intelligent data matching ensures accuracy even with spelling errors, case mismatches, or formatting differences, going beyond simple text comparison. So I have taken dual AI architecture. One is AI-based OCR, which is the computer vision models. The data is coming to my WhatsApp. The client clicks the pic, and computer vision models extract structured data from document images with high accuracy, even under varied lighting or quality conditions. And intelligent data matching, natural language algorithms compare OCR extracted data with API responses, semantically enabling validation beyond simple text matching. So my system workflow was, first was upload and scan, then it was OCR extraction, then it was API verification, and then it is secure storage. Verified records are stored offline in my system. And my core features were automated scanning. Nothing, my files in which PAN and Aadhaar were lying scattered in the office. Now it's just in one Excel file, it is saved. And also within a fraction of seconds, it is checked whether its KYC is done or not. And also no need to go through the files and take out the PAN and Aadhaar and check the linkage. It is already done automatically in fraction of seconds. So it's automated scanning, API verification, GST integration, and secure storage, which is more important. Like it is organized offline database for all verified records with enterprise security, and the user dashboard, and which was very interactive interface for upload, verification, search, and record management. And it was a smart matching. Next is 80% reduction in manual verification time. My tool is the most important. It is a reduction in manual verification time. PAL-V dramatically accelerates the verification process. Okay, ma'am. Transforming what once took hours into matter of seconds. This efficiency gains allows your team to focus on high value activities instead of repetitive data entry. And what is my expected outcome is automated extraction, time efficiency, high confidence, and secure archive. And moreover, sir, I would like to share that my tool is KYC for chartered accountants, streamlined client onboarding with instant document verification and compliance check. It is also useful for the financial institutions, accelerate customer verification for banking services while ensuring regulatory compliance. Government portals, it enables efficient document validation for citizen and also for business compliances. Last, transform your verification process. The future is automated. PAL-V represents the next generation of document verification, intelligent, fast, reliable. By combining cutting edge with AI, government API integration, we deliver a solution that does not just save time, it transforms how your organization will handle compliance. Are you ready to multiply your team's productivity? And in the end, I would like to end the presentation with a slogan: PAN Aadhaar Link Validator, verify the data, validate the link, and eliminate the risk. Thank you so much.
Good presentation, Gurmeet. I have a question to you. Which API have you used for extracting data from GST and validating your PAN and Aadhaar with the income tax department site?
Yes, sir. It's Sandbox.
Sorry?
Sandbox.
Okay. And there is another question from the audience which I had just put in. Can you extend the functionalities to verify bank account based on some logic which you may consider to answer?
So kindly repeat the question.
Can you use the tool or extend the functionality of the tool to verify bank accounts and other related state portals?
Yes, sir. That I will. Next step is this only. KYC will be done, and automatically the bank details, clients' income tax returns, Form 16, that will be automatically extracted, sir. That is my next step. In this step, I have integrated the PAN, Aadhaar, and GST.
Okay. Kedar sir, if you have some queries.
No, sir, nothing. Good presentation, Gurvin.
Thank you, Kedar sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Next part, Mr. Manu Pandit.
Good afternoon, friends. My use case is a smart AI interview, and I like to share my screen. Is it visible? Hello?
Yeah, now it is visible.
Yeah, I will start with a demo of the use case made with my AI clone. And
to Smart Interview, the innovative AI hiring assistant specifically designed for chartered accountancy firms. Traditional hiring processes in CA firms are often time-consuming and resource-intensive, leading to inefficiencies and delays in securing top talent. This manual approach can hinder growth and prevent firms from quickly adapting to the dynamic needs of the accounting profession. Smart Interview offers a transformative solution by leveraging advanced AI to automate and optimize various aspects of recruitment. Our first key module is AI-powered resume matching, which accurately identifies candidates whose skills and experience align perfectly with your firm's requirements. Next, our technical question generation module creates dynamic, relevant questions tailored to specific roles within chartered accountancy. Finally, the AI voice interviewer conducts initial screenings, assessing candidates' responses and communication skills with unbiased precision. These modules work together to ensure faster, smarter, and fairer hiring decisions. significantly improving efficiency and accuracy. Smart Interview provides comprehensive interview analysis reports, offering deep insights into candidate performance and potential. This leads to enhanced accuracy in candidate selection and ultimately better decision-making for your firm. Smart Interview was developed using cutting-edge AI tools, including Cursor, Bolt, OpenAI, Perplexity, Agen, and 11 Labs. These powerful platforms enabled us to create a robust and intelligent system tailored for the unique demands of chartered accountancy. The integration of AI is revolutionizing the audit process and extending its transformative power to recruitment. Smart Interview is more than just a tool, it's a strategic partner for CA firms looking to modernize their talent acquisition. Join us in embracing the future of recruitment, making your hiring process not just efficient, but truly exceptional. Smart Interview, transforming recruitment in the chartered accountancy profession, one intelligent hire at a time.
Yeah, I will just start with my use case. Yeah, this is my basically the website which I made. So we just upload our resumes from this, and we just put a job description, say from the LinkedIn here. 1 second, this is slowing down. So this came out with a report which matched the job profile with the resume, and it came out with a structured analysis where, say, the person is a strong fit for this role, which was mentioned in a job profile. So this is one of the use case in this thing. So I like to use the second use case, which will be using the camera. So can I just off my camera? 1 second, because the second use case will be generating question based on the resume and the job description, and based on that, will come out with a fit case for the candidate. Right. So stop the camera. The camera here is basically, it also analyzes your personality, whether you're stressed, you're confident. So that will also come out in the report. I'm just, the system may be slowing down, so I'll just off that. So say, can you tell about financial policy? Yes. Okay, I'll just go through the other questions just like that. So this was just a demo. And I'll just show the report, which it is. All these questions are auto-generated from the resume and obviously the job profile also. Okay, this came out the report. The first question I answered, so it gave me 6. Other question was just dummy, so it gave me a 0. And this is the answer where it gives it analysis report. I off the camera, so basically the facial confidence analysis, it's just for work for certain time. Otherwise, that also gives a certain this thing. So I'll go to the third use case. I set a timer for this interview. So
Hello, Manu. Welcome to your interview for the Zilver is dedicated to helping senior position. I'm excited to learn more about your background and experience.
hi, I'm a chartered accountant by profession with 20 years experience.
Could you tell me more about how your experience as a chartered accountant aligns with helping seniors enhance their quality of life at Zilver?
I worked 20 years. I got a lot of experience, and probably that should help my seniors and my problem-solving abilities.
Got it, Amina. Can you provide an example of how your problem-solving abilities were instrumental in improving the quality of life for seniors during your 20 years of experience as a chartered accountant?
So I'll just end the interview just in the interest of time. This will go on for 3 minutes, by the way. I'll just generate a report. Yeah, so the two questions I answered, it's coming here, which is also analyzing this thing. So this was my use case. Basically, I like to just give a small thing where we are quite beneficial. We have an AI in our institute's name right from its inception. So we are all born artificial intelligence in our institute. So that's it. So I like to stop sharing. Yes, sir.
Sir, any questions?
Thank you, Manu. Good work with your AI-based tool. So here, despite that we have not faced the camera, it is still giving marks. So is it lenient on marking, or how do you look at it?
The third one or the second one?
I believe the first one, where we turned off the camera and we did not answer it.
No, there were three use cases: the resume matching, or the question answers, or the interactive.
The second one, in which you turned off the camera, and despite that, the marks were still allotted to you with 100% on presentation or eye contact, either one of them.
Yeah, the first one, the camera was on, so it did give for that. But if you see the question answer wise report, others may be zero on that, basically. I can show it again if you want.
All right. There is a question from the audience that how are the parameters set for the questions?
Yeah, I'm using OpenAI API for that. Basically, it is picking up the resume also, and also the job profile, and bringing up about 10 questions from both of them.
All right.
And the voice agent, I've used 11 labs, and the website was made on Cursor and Bolt. Bolt was used for the front end and Cursor for the back end.
All right. Kedar sir, if you have any queries.
No, sir. Same question I was about to ask. You ended with them. No problem.
Yeah, thank you.
Mr. Manu. Next. Mr. Satyanand.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, Mr. Satyanand, you are audible.
Good afternoon, all. Myself, C.S. Satyanand Rautray, respected members of juries, C.A. Kedar Pandeyji and Ankit Jalan sir, and my dear enthusiastic, learned audiences. Today, I'm going to demonstrate some ChatGPT tool on GST practice automation. As we all know, since 2017, most of the CAs are interested in practice into GST. Earlier, there were very few people who are into the practice of indirect tax. But GST has changed the phenomena, and now most of the practitioners are directly or indirectly involved in GST. So in GST also there are many areas of practice like compliance or advisory or litigation. So in all of them, one thing is common: you have to update our knowledge base. If we are not abreast with the regulatory changes and the regulatory requirements and the changing law, then definitely we'll be in the back foot. If we'll not get ourselves updated, then we'll get outdated. So I started my AI journey from CAGPT, and this GPT that I have developed was because of a reason, because of a question that I asked to us CAGPT. So I want to share my screen, the entire screen I have to share. Just yes. Is my screen is visible? My screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So these are the problem statement. I'll not go through that. I'll straight away come to the starting of my AI journey. So ever since this CGPT came, I used to use this for knowledge updation and various questions in doubt. This question prompted me to develop something which will help me in updating my knowledge base. I simply asked a question to CGPT that can a supplier of supplies attracting RCM avail input tax credit? And all of us who have some knowledge on GST should be knowing the answer that no, they cannot avail. But in GPT, it said yes. So I tried to understand why it said yes. I also contacted many of the giants of AI of our institute. They told that you can train the GPT, you can have your own GPT. Then I tried to resolve that through my GPT. I tried to use my GPT. In my GPT, I have developed, let me share. Yeah, this one I have developed in my GPT. I created this, and here I have updated the knowledge base. Here I have updated certain knowledge base wherein it was clearly mentioned that when you are a supplier of supplies attracting GST on RCM basis, even though you are supplying taxable supply, but it is subject to, it is like an exempt supply. Therefore, you are not eligible to take the input tax credit. And once I updated that knowledge base, same question I asked in this GPT, now I got a correct answer. So I understood that even if GPTs are available, you have to customize it for your own practice, update it as per your convenient. And I started doing that with the recent notifications, circulars, laws, and case laws, so that I can abreast with the updated law. And also this GPT is not only help me in updating the knowledge, but also it will help me in drafting my litigation presentations, like reply to different so-cause notices and drafting appeal. Those can be done through this by using some standard prompts that I have done and tabulated in an Excel. I'll demonstrate few. Yes. So these are the things that I can demonstrate. I'll demonstrate upon the time constraint, and I'll try to demonstrate as much as possible. Yes, this is my prompt collections. So here I have different tasks for which I have prompts available with me. And here I have this, particularly when you are appearing before different authority, someone has to be authorized. So here I have the authorized persons like partners of our firm who are in the table 2, and here I have a drop down box. It can be used by any of our partner. Then I have selected my name. I am going to appear, yes, and I'll use this prompt to develop a reply or a drafting an authorization for appearing before an authority. Let us assume that we have received a so-cause notice, and so-cause notice mostly comes in the form of DRC01 with a speaking notice annexure to DRC01. So these two I will upload in my GPT. Yes. So I will just copy the prompt and I will just upload this to notices. And in a few seconds or in a minute, I'll get a fully drafted authorization letter wherein I don't have to change anything. This will save a lots of time, because whenever I try to do it on my own or I have to assign it to some of my office staff, then they may go wrong in putting the order number or show cause notice number or date or GST number of the partner. Sometimes they copy paste it, so they forgot to paste the name of the SSC. They may forget, or there may be some clerical error, but here there will not be any clerical error because the figures are very specific. And I have never seen any such clerical error. So in a few seconds I got this authorization ready. It can be downloaded in Word document, or I can just copy it, paste it, and just give a print. Authorization is ready. Similarly, if I want to have a reply to that, yes, here I copied it. I want to draft the reply with proper sections. Excuse me, sorry. With proper sections. So I have copied this prompt and these two so-called notices. Hope my screen is visible. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you're audible. Yes, you're audible.
Yes. So
your chat GPT screen is visible.
It will take some time because it will go through the notice, the cause of the notice, and accumulate the sections which are relevant to this, and automatically my so-called notice reply is ready. But yes, it is very pertinent to mention that AI is a help to a professional. It cannot replace a professional. So we have to take a good care whether those sections which have been quoted here, the case laws which have been quoted here, are correct or not. Here the reply is ready in downloadable format. Just I will download it. Sometimes it may require formatting, and these prompts are very friendly. This you can use this in GPT or you can use this in Claude. And as we all know, Claude is very famous for legal drafting. So here I am ready with the reply. It's taking time to open. Yes, reply to so-called notice. The ornamental corrections I can make, or any sections related changes I want to make, I can do it. How it is useful, a live instance I had in recent past, when the Diwali holidays are coming. On the last working day, one of my client came to me with a notice that his bank account has been attached. So when I searched for the reason, it was because there was some due demand which was not paid, neither appealed. Therefore, the bank account had been attached, and it was the last working day. So 1 week, if the bank account will be blocked, his business will get hampered. So he came to me at 11 o'clock. If I'll go through the entire order and draft the appeal, it will definitely take a day to finalize it. So what I did, I just downloaded the reply that he has submitted earlier, order copy of DRC07 and the explanation, and simply I copied everything and put that in my GPT. In GPT also I have put some knowledge base relating to the orders or appeal. relating to GST. There, here it is drafting of annexure to APL1 that has to be drafted manually. So I got that paste that prompt, and now it's taking time to upload. Yes, it's ready. Some unknown error has occurred. Maybe the reply to the so-cause notice could not get uploaded. But these orders have been uploaded. I'll get some result, but one the causes that we have mentioned in our reply to the notice that is not there. So maybe we have to again write this prompt and seek for the appeal document. So thereby, what I could do that within 10 to 15 minutes, I got a within 10 to 15 minutes, I got a APL01 ready. I'm ready to file. I immediately filed it, and with the APL1 copy, I went to the officer. He accepted that and released the order of revocation of attachment. That attachment he went to the bank and shown it. And fortunately, in single day, within 5 to 6 hours, he got the attachment revoked. So it is high time that we have to update ourselves with this kind of automation, because it is not going to be very easy when the people are equipped with AI and doing the practice, and we are not equipped with AI and doing the practice. So this is the few things. Apart from this, there are other prompts which we may discuss, but I don't think time permits us to explain those things. Like other prompts, very useful prompts are this summarizing this GSTR 1 and 3B. At times, it is very difficult to download all the GSTR 1 and uh, summarize that. It will take another 6 to 7 hours to pull all the data populated in the GSTR 1 and 3B and compare that in a one Excel sheet. So by using this prompts, we can easily draw a table from GPT with a summary of monthly data, and it will help us in determining uh, whether there is any non-compliance or there is any mismatch or there is any system fault which is there in the portal. How many times I can take? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So this automation tools can be used, as I showed, that to draft the authorization letter or reply to the so-cause notice or reply to the reply as in a time petition. All those prompts are there, but because of time constraint, I'm not able to demonstrate all. Thank you, juries, and particularly I thank Rishi ji for taking all the effort for organizing this hackathon. Over to juries.
Uh, Good case, Satyanandaji. Here, I want to rather not ask a question, but ask you to consider putting in privacy data of clients. Like when we are uploading data to any of the GPTs or maybe any of the any of the AI models, please take care not to use the privacy private data like the name, GSTIN, PAN, phone numbers. That is in your interest, and that is also supposedly not to be put in directly. You may rather mask them for future use. That is all I wish to say. Kedar sir, you have something to say?
No question, sir.
Thank you.
Good use case, Mr. Satyanandji. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
We can move ahead to next participant, Mr. Shashank Sabu.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope that you're having an amazing time. First of all, it is an immense pleasure that I have been given this opportunity in front of these elite jury members and the co-panelists for presenting my use case scenario. As we are in the tax audit month, so whenever we are sitting down for doing a file and we get a trial balance or a day book, the first question that comes to in our mind is, we might miss out on a few transactions or observations, or in case if our intern or an article or somebody is doing it, we just want that there's a consistency in the way the data has been presented to us, and probably give us a head start or a kick start to our issues, so that we can use our analytical skills further to get a very profounded form of results. So this was the exact issue that came into my mind. And since I have no coding background, I went to ChatGPT, but I knew that ChatGPT might not understand my true feelings. So I relied on a more reliable source, which was being taught to us in our AICI course, AICA course, sorry. So I went to Claude and expressed the feelings that I had, that I want to develop a dashboard. This is the dashboard actually. And then the Claude gave me a detailed prompt that I could paste over ChatGPT. And it was not that it just came out as like a clue, because there were a lot of patches. It failed to generate. There were a lot of HTML code errors which were there. Sometimes the document used to fill up, and they were not giving me the expected results that I was expecting. But finally, I could come out with something which I am terming it as the audit co-pilot, wherein I have to enter a basic Excel sheet with some basic details, which majorly we get from the daybook, and it will help us fetch information which is very relevant in the normal tax case scenario, like MSME report, MSME interest calculation, TDS compliances, GST checklist, depreciation calculation as per income tax, the cash compliances, vendor spending. I've generated a small AI assistant also, which can answer a few questions. But since this is all offline, so it can only answer a few questions. In the future, we can patch more integrated into OpenAI, and then we can also export the files. I'll just show you first uh, the Excel sheet that I need to that I need to insert. If this is visible, one second. Here. I hope that the Excel sheet is visible.
No, it is not. The
Now it is visible.
folder is,
Yes.
yeah, Excel is now visible.
Yeah. So this is a basic sheet which has a date, party name, invoice number, invoice amount, payment date, GSTI, and etc., which can be manually feed in. I will basically insert this Excel sheet into my audit tool. Just a second. And it gives me the results. As you can see, it has a small dashboard wherein the number of rows it has passed, the total, the top vendors, the cash flow and the outflow income expense comparison. Herein, wherever there is a late payment by an MSME party, it also calculates the interest. There's a small tab also, which helps me know the calculation process as to how it has calculated. And the MSME also has all the RBI rate changes. I can show you with an example also in the future. Uh, then it has a TDS compliance sheet, which has all the TDS related queries it can generate. And in case because it is AI and it can have errors, so I have also inserted a toggle wherein you can change the GST, change the TDS section, and basically it will auto calculate the GST amount. Then we have the GST checklist, wherein it will show you the basic checks that you have to make while you check the transactions in general. It also has a depreciation sheet, which auto-populates all the additions that the assets were done during the year. And you can also manually enter, because it is reading just the day book which you have inserted. You can manually enter if there is any form of assets which were already there, say a 1 lakh can be inserted over here, and it will automatically, based on the category of asset, it will calculate the depreciation. And you can also see the breakdown as to how it has been calculated based on the date of purchase. Also, it will calculate whether it is more than 180 days or less than 180 days in detail. Next tab will be a cash compliance certificate, where the payment has been made more than 10,000. It will just list down all the items where we can take the corrective actions in general. Also, we have a vendor spending sheet, which shows us if 194Q is applicable in cases, and just a basic comparison as to which vendor are we spending the most, and we can have just a check onto it. And if there are any extra flags that needs to be checked, that also is being highlighted in this file. The AI assistant is a small, cute little buddy that we have. We just type something like a 194Q, and it will answer a few questions that has been inserted. I am saying few because of the limit in the document size of an HTML file. And you can obviously export the documents in the form of an Excel or a CSV file. Now I'll also insert another data so that we can have one more observational sheet. This is another sheet which shows us, which has both inflows and outflows. And the same thing happens, it generates the MSME report. And in the cash compliance, you can see there's both 40A3 and 269ST compliances being covered over here. Now, if I just show you a small demonstration over here, I will just go to my Excel sheet. I've just created a sample information here. I just go to my Excel sheet over here. And in that Excel sheet, I paste in the data. If you can just see, I've just written the date, my name, the invoice number, the date of invoice, the amount, the invoice date, the payment date, sorry, and the amount, one second. Okay, this was the invoice amount and the payment amount. This might be an error, one second, 45%. It is the nature of purchase, goods, and the GST numbers were there. I am a micro person in the MSME class. I answered it. If you can just check here, the date is 5th of January 2024. And since the MSME interest rates were different at that time, if I just insert the same into my data again, I upload the updated CSV. Now it shows 34 instead of 33. I go to MSME and I see here in the lower end corner, it is showing Sashank Sabu. And if I just look into the interest calculation, it will show the rates at that time. So that is how it is being updated. Pretty sure there are areas of improvement a lot, but this was a small tool that I had developed, which can actually become a Kickstarter for us. And this can actually help us to do our audit work more accurately. This was the Claude generated observation that was given, which I had used to develop the HTML file. I generated the PDF file so that I can give it to anybody who is in reference to it in the future. Then if I show you what I had typed in Claude, this was the basic thing that I'm a CA in a profession. I wanted to develop a tool which helps to determine MSME reports, TDS, cash payments. Obviously, they can be different areas in which we can enter. I entered this in Claude. The Claude gave me a report which I had shared with you. I had used this same tool into ChatGPT to develop an HTML tool. Obviously, it did not come out in one go. It had multiple iterations. There were a lot of failures, and it took a lot of time to develop it, but I could somehow develop a tool which is helpful enough for the users of the generation in general. So this was my use case scenario. Thank you, everyone. Just like ChatGPT mentions that it can make mistakes, my audit co-pilot call can also make mistakes. Check important information, and it will also update with the future course. I just missed out on one thing. It has also, the HTML tool is also updated with the GST 2.0 rates also, which was being uploaded via the circular, so that it helps you determine if there was an incorrect rate post 22nd of September also. That was also incorporated in the tool that was being mentioned here in the GST checklist portion. So that was my time. Thank you, everybody. And yeah.
Okay, nice presentation, Shashank. One question for you. Can the tool have only CSV as an upload? And follow up on that question is the CSV which you have uploaded does not look like a tally generated cash book or a day book. So that is tweaked with further info, I believe.
Yes, sir. Sir, it has a day book as its base, and I have added the payment details and the fixed assets category, because otherwise it was not calculating the depreciation and the exact calculation of MSME interest. So I had to tweak that much. In the future course, definitely I can have something which is directly an ODBC linked tally data infused. I can have it in a development. Further, I can also add in 2B reconciliation data into it for further information, which I've already written in my sheet so that I can add into my level of iterations. Good part is that we can also have a mobile version and an iPad version into it so that on the go you can check out the observations. The AI assistant can be linked online, and yeah, that was the planning thing. And yes, the Excel sheet and the CSV file has been tweaked a bit.
All
I
right.
was about to come to that. Is there any fixed format for the upload, or any file can be uploaded?
So generally there can be any files that will be uploaded. Yes, if we follow the template CSV, which is also given in the tool, sir, you can download the template CSV and you can just give it to somebody who can just copy the data, paste it over there. It will give you the exact form of information. If you use any other format, which is like a daybook that Ankit sir also mentioned, it will still show you details. It will show you all the relevant points like TDS, GST, etc. It might not be able to calculate MSME or depreciation so accurately, which now it does with the fixed format of CSV.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there is a question that with respect to TDS and MSME payment dates, if complete data is missing in vendor database, how do we check?
Sorry, sir, your voice got.
There is a question with respect to TDS and MSME. Complete data is missing. Okay. All right, no worries. If the data is
I have
missing, we'll not be
incorporated
able to do
all
it.
the RBI rules that were there, interest rates,
Mhm.
since that was there in MSME interest rate. So if you have an MSME payment made, say the payment date was January 2025 and the purchase date was 2023, still it will calculate the interest or component based on the rule sheet that was being allocated by RBI, not just the current date
Okay.
sheet, sir.
Okay. Great. Yes, Ankit sir, anything else?
Good to go, sir. We can have the next participant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, Miss Vinita.
Hello, sir. Can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah, you are audible, ma'am. You can go ahead.
Yeah. So good evening, all. Good evening, juries and my participants and whoever is watching. I'll just share my screen first. My tool is VSK V2. Messages to our clients. So can you hear me, right? Because it's showing my internet connection is unstable. Can you just hear me properly?
Yes.
Yeah. So it is, and it's made in Excel, with ChatGPT. It's a simple VBA. Anyone can use. And my problem statement was we needed a single Excel-based tool to broadcast personalized message across email as well as WhatsApp. And while preserving a Gmail signature, automatically appending control footer, and as well it should be personalized. So my prompt was build an Excel VBA that's send personal bulk email and WhatsApp text from my contact sheet, preserve my Gmail signature, supports an optional footer for threading. This was my first prompt. Obviously, when you interact with ChatGPT, first whatever tool you get, it is not always satisfactory. You have to just go on talking. I call it as talking to ChatGPT, and then you will get the whatever tool you need. So my detailed prompt later, the final stage, what Excel VBA, create a bulk sender that reads contacts with headers, name, mobile, email, subject, and everything, whatever it's written. Accordingly, I have created my 2 Excel sheet. In that Excel sheet, can you see this Excel sheet? Is that
Not
visible?
not yet.
Excel visible, sorry.
Ma'am, you need to share the entire screen.
Okay. Right now it's fine. So in this my Excel sheet, as you can see, there has to be name, mobile, email, subject, message, amount, and if you want to send your fees messages, then amount will be there. And accordingly, there is a setting sheet where you can just write the message, whichever message you want to send. It will automatically take the after DR, it will automatically take the name. And when you want to write a amount also, you have to just write that amount in that bracket, and that will take amount also automatically. So in B7 here, I have kept it right now to show you. I have just made this 2 buttons as a dry run and so when I'll just click this button, this will just go as dry run. Actual message will not be sent, but it can be seen that, okay, this is your preview is okay. And this is, you can send this your emails on email as well as on WhatsApp. So I'm just clicking this button right now. And so here this pro finished, send 23, skip 0, error 0, dry run. So no message sent. So if you can see, then it is email status preview, WhatsApp preview, okay, and email time, email WhatsApp time, everything has been there in you get in this sheet. When we actually send, I'll just in settings in B7, I have to write true. So your active mode my active mode has started. I'll just go here and I'll just press this button. So when I'll press this button, it will be email. The client will get email also as well as WhatsApp also. On WhatsApp, client will get only text messages, and on email it will get attachment also if you give proper attachment like this. So the actual proper path, when you give proper path, the client will get the actual attachment also. So right now I'm just showing you how it will go when I will do active mode. I will just press this button as active mode. Can you see my screen? I know you said I have to say share the whole still, but right now I'm just. So this is my WhatsApp.
We can only see the Excel screen.
Yeah. So now the messages are getting sent automatically. Now here, if we say earlier it was preview, now email is sent. It is WhatsApp messages also been sent, and it's going on. So yeah. Yes. So now here you can see all sent messages and in email also. So as email, and you can send any messages. You can stop in the setting or in my this Excel also. This your now it is everything is sent. If it is double, then I have just made that window of 24 hours. So in 24 hours, you cannot send, or the message will not go again to the client. So it will in the status column, it will come deduplication and it will stop. So next 24 hours, will not go. Suppose if you want, okay, my message has gone wrong and I want to resend it. So in my Excel sheet, there is a setting. There is a settings sheet. In the settings sheet on B7, if B4, if you write stop, then the program will stop. And from when you will just say start, it will take from whatever, if 11, you have sent 11 emails. The log sheet is a send log. So where you will get actual fingerprint and when it has actually sent, so time and date. So you can just keep it as your record. If you want to send, like in 24 hours, the window I have kept. But if we feel the message has gone wrong, or we want to resend to a certain person, that send log, if manually, if we erase the whole fingerprints there, then again it will send to whoever you want to send it again. So that's how it is. And that's a smart communication, I feel, smart communication dashboard. So we need to send many messages to our, it's a very simple tool. But anyone can use it. For that, you don't need a very Excel intelligence for that. But any staff from your office can just use it. And that's what I want to just present to you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Vinita ji, quick question. Is there any WhatsApp API you?
WhatsApp, sorry, sir.
Is there any API used for sending WhatsApp?
No, desk. You can just keep open desk WhatsApp or the web WhatsApp. So it will automatically, when I'll run my, sorry, sir. So when I'll run my VBA, it will ask me to open desk or web WhatsApp. So right now I have already kept it open.
Okay. And one question from the participants, that do we need to click multiple times to send multiple WhatsApp messages, or it is going in one single click?
No need. No, only one button which I showed. So only one button. Actually, only one button we have to send. At the on one button click, it will go to email also as well as on WhatsApp also. So we don't have to click. I pressed two buttons because I wanted to show the dry run also. So in dry run, actual message is not getting sent. We will understand if any mistake is there. If there are two email IDs we have given, or any mobile number is wrong. So from the status, the preview, okay, that we will come to know, okay, that is wrong or no. Now, if you can see my screen, then it is pro finish send 20 skipped 5. So where there were two double email IDs, so it has kept error 2. So the numbers must not be right, or email is double. And live run message sent. When it is dry run, there are two buttons. It's shown because it is dry run. I just wanted to show you the way it is run, but message is not actually been sent at that time. When I did it in my this setting sheet, it is when in B7, that's what in code it is written as B7. So in this B7, when I do it as true, then only active will activated and the message and email will be will send. If I don't write it here anything, and if I press this button again as a dry run, so it will say, okay, pro finish 10:20, skip 44, because now it is as double, because 24 hours have not happened, and we just ran it right now. So 24, skip 44, error 0, dry run, so no message. If we go again in contacts, so if we can see here, now it is everything must be dedupe, because just now we send all the messages. So for next 24 hours, now if I said, okay, now I want to send it again, what should I do? So I just delete this send log. So memory has been erased. And now if I do this dry run also, it says skip 0, error 0. Now error 0, dry run is, so no message sent. If I do that active, again I have to go to setting. That I have to do manually right now, because I haven't done any further enhancement on that. So B7 again write true, and now my send log is also
Deleted.
button again. So again preview, okay, that is true, and then I'll just press this button again.
Ma'am, one quick question very quickly.
Yeah.
Uh,
But
have
again,
you
it will start going on WhatsApp then.
Okay. One
Yes, sir.
question, Vinitaji. The idea is WhatsApp bans you from sending messages if multiple messages are sent based on a template. So that is why they have introduced WhatsApp API with either maybe business API, and probably that is the only reason they do not ask you to send bulk messages, right? So we are creating a bulk messaging tool in this case. So I understand you may have set a delay for sending every message after some time, but have you ever been banned from WhatsApp for sending messages in your experience?
No,
All right.
no, I haven't. No.
And what is the max number of messages you have tried to send?
500 on Gmail. 500 at a
I'm
time.
asking you about WhatsApp.
No, on WhatsApp there was no limit. I haven't set any limit.
All right.
On WhatsApp, I haven't set any limit.
And
And
what is
I haven't got any message as ban message or anything.
all right?
And this is going at a one click, means it's not stopping me. Obviously, time is now there are only 10 or 15 messages, so it is going. Maybe I haven't tried WhatsApp on 200 or 200, 250. Gmail I have tried, so because in Diwali, I just send messages also. I can attach email, I can attach image, and I can just send those messages. But after 500, Gmail stops. So it just block your account. That is, yeah, that I have explained.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all. And thank you, Rishiji also, and ICI for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. I'll just stop.
So
Can I
we have,
start?
yeah, please start. Gagan, now we have two more participants to go. So Gagan, requesting you to start, please.
Sure. Hello, everyone. Good evening. So I would like to start my presentation by thanking ICA and jury members for giving me this opportunity. So I'm sharing my screen. Let me know once you can see the screen. Is it visible?
Yes, screen is visible.
Yeah. So my today's use case is automation of Capex code generation process using Microsoft Power Automate. So what I believe is, like, if anything is taking more than 1 hour and it does not require your like involvement of your mind, then I think that thing should be automated. Rather, the time should be spent on some value-added activity. So because of which I took up this I took up this activity to automate. So this is the existing process that is being followed in our organization. And basically, I'm from industry. I'm not into practice. So in my organization, this is the process being followed for if any department, if they want to purchase any of the capital asset, they have to get all these approvals, and after all the approvals, finance team the approvals will be sent to finance team. Finance team will check if all the approvals are received or not. Then they will check the value if proper amount is mentioned, and also sometimes the requester will just mention the amount is so and so. They'll not mention whether the amount is including GST or excluding GST. And also here the thing is, since requester will send a mail to his manager, then they will not have the visibility as to where his request is standing, whether particular thing is approved by CEO or CFO, or his manager is forward to send it to CEO or CFO. So there is no visibility and transparency as such. And once everything is done, it will come to finance team. And the pain with finance team is like they have to go check one by one the mail, like they have to check all the mail trail if everything is fine or not. And also they have to collect all the data into Excel manually, and they have to generate one unique Capex code which they will send it to the requester, using which requester will generate PRR PO further to purchase particular capital asset. This is the existing process being followed. And imagine approximately right now it is taking 10 to 15 minutes to approve one Capex code for finance team. So weekly on an approx, we are receiving 30 to 40 requests. So it is taking more than 7 to 8 hours. So I have automated this particular process by using Microsoft Form, Power Automate, SharePoint list, and Outlook. So this is the flow that I have built. So requester will get one link, and in that form he can fill all the details, like whatever asset he wants to purchase, he has to mention those details in that. And Power Automate, once he submit, Power Automate will capture those details and it will send an auto mail to manager. And manager in Teams also, and also in the mail, he will get a pop-up notification saying that this request has come. So he can check all the details, whatever details he want, he can check. And if he is okay, he can approve. If not, he can reject. And whatever he does, like whether approves or reject, the mail will be sent to requester, so that requester is aware that whether it is rejected or approved at manager level. Then it goes to, if he approves, it goes to CEO, CFO. Then he will CEO, CFO also check all the details. If he's okay, he will accept or reject. Then further goes to finance team. And finance team also, he'll check all the details. Like if here the thing with finance team is that they need not check as to whether all the approvals are received or not, because Power Automate has already taken care of that. They just need to check if it is OPEX or CAPEX. If they have any doubt, they can call that person and check. If everything is fine, they can click approve. CAPEX code will be auto-generated from SharePoint list, and it will be sent to the requester. Now let me demonstrate this with the help of an example. So just let me know if the form is visible.
It is visible.
Yeah. So let me take. So requester name, Manish. He is from facilities team. And here he wants to purchase furniture. If he wants to describe, he can describe as to what he wants to buy. So chair and sofa. And then if he's purchasing from any well-renowned, like any company or something, he can mention the name, or else they can leave it. If they are purchasing from a local vendor, they can leave it blank. It's not a mandatory. So it's based on our organization requirement. Now here, three option is given, wherein is it a new purchase, or whether it's a repair work is being done for the existing thing, or it's a replacement. So they can check whatever suits. And then if there are more than one branches, so this is a branch from where this person is requesting, in which department this particular asset is required. Then he can also mention how many quantities, like what is the quantity that he required to be purchased. And he can mention what is the amount of that particular asset. So here I'm mentioning 20,000, and here he can mention GST rate. He can select the GST rate. See, just I mentioned here per unit price and quantity and GST. Total amount I have not mentioned, which is already been or auto calculated in the SharePoint. If you want, like if he has requirement is purchase more than one asset, he can click yes, and he can go to next. So he can do multiple requests in one request. So now for the time being, I'm selecting no. I want only one Capex code to purchase one particular asset. I'm submitting here. So this is for requester. Requester has to submit this request. That's it. Now let me go to Teams. So here, like just to demonstrate it for manager, for CEO, and all finance team, I have given my mail ID. So that's why all the notifications on mails are coming to my mail itself. So if you see here in the mail, sorry, in Teams, this pop-up has come. So manager approval, a request for unbudgeted Capex is submitted by Manish, department, spelling mistake, facilities. So here what item he is purchasing. So item number 1, furniture, chair, sofa, expansion, quantity 3, and what is the amount. And if you want, like if manager wants to see more details, you can customize it accordingly. If everything is okay with the manager, he can mention the comment whatever he wants and he can approve it. And also beauty of this is you can also see when requests are sent, this mail also will be sent to requester saying that please be informed that your request for Capex code is pending for manager approval. Now manager has approved it. Again, one more mail on real-time basis is being sent. Hi Manish, please be informed that your Capex code is approved by a manager and it is pending for CEO or CFO, so that transparency is maintained here. And also for finance team, they can go here, and in the SharePoint list, everything is getting auto-populated. They need not manually update anything in Excel also. So all the details is being done here, and also see here where approval is done or not. Manager approval is done, it's pending for CFO, CEO approval. Now approval has been sent to CEO or CFO based on the organization structure, whatever they want, you can mention the mail. Here also same, he will check all the details, whatever details is being mentioned here, he will check. If everything is okay, he'll mention proceed. Approved. And now the mail also will be sent to particular requester. Hi Manish, please inform that your request for Capex code is approved by your manager and CEO, CFO. Now it is pending with finance team for issuance of Capex code. And if you go to a SharePoint list where finance team will make use of this, it has also been updated on real-time basis where this particular thing is standing. They can waive it. Now this is pending for Capex code issue. So now for finance team also the same mail also this pop-up will come, and also in Teams. So here finance team also check all the details, and if they have the doubt as to if it is OPEX or Capex, and if there is a concern person whom they have to redirect the mail, they can do it. They can reassign it for whoever person, and they can ask them if it is Capex or OPEX. Based on the confirmation, if everything is fine, they will just approve it. So here, as a finance team, I just approved it. I have not mentioned any Capex code, nothing. But the beauty is that in SharePoint list, I have mentioned a logic based on which the unique Capex code is generated, and the same Capex code is being sent to the requester in a tabular form. So here, hi Manish, please define below Capex code. So what furniture and what amount, what is the Capex code? This Capex code, the requester can use and raise PR and PO. And also because of this, it also helps in maintaining audit trail. And whenever IFC audit and any of the audits, if they come and ask you for all the approval, you can go just check that request ID. You can take the request ID and you can search in the mailbox. You will get entire thing in one. One is that, and also they can refer this here. Entire thing is maintained. And if you want, you can also add a date column. So here, date of issuance of Capex code. So dates log is also being maintained. So yeah, so that's all about my presentation. Over to you, Jury, for any questions.
Good presentation, Gagan. I'm okay with the thought. No questions from my side. Kedar sir?
Gagan, using the paid version or the free one for Power Automate?
It's the Office 365, like organization has it, sir. So since like it has a premium version itself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Sounds good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. The next participant, Ranjana Soni.
Yes. Yeah, I'm audible?
Yeah, you're audible, Ranjana.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I am CA Ranjana Soni, signing in from Ludhiana. First of all, I really want to thank to ICIC. This is one of its kind initiative ICI has taken for making aware to the members about AI and its capabilities. So let me share my screen. So what motivates me to build this tool? Like in the mid of September, I've been got a query from a client. They need an inventory for the whole year of bookkeeping, and they gave us around 300 PDFs of the invoices which we have to which we have to account for. So it was a nightmare, and the item invoice is a lengthy process. It gonna take a manual a lot of hours for our team. So the problem is processing item level invoices is lengthy, manual, error prone risk. Each invoice has dozens of line items, making accurate data entry nearly impossible. Small mistakes in quantity, rate, item codes cause inventory mismatches. So these mismatches lead to stock discrepancies, financial loss, and reporting errors. So what is the solution? So we develop a small desktop tool. The data is secure on your desktop. It process batch PDF, handles multiple invoices at once. AI rule generator, we use Gemini. To make the rule for extraction. So how it works? So we upload PDF, then the parser parser rule is made. It's confirmed through AI rule engine and reconcile, and the output is generated in the Excel. Technology used is Python, backend by PDF Lumber, Pandas, OpenPY, Excel. AI layer is Gemini, and Tinter UI for desktop interaction. And for this demo, data is anonymized for privacy. So these are the sample invoices which we extracted from our tool. So let's go to demo. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
So this is the invoice extractor tool. So here we have to select PDFs. Extract and reconcile. So I have selected 53 invoices in a batch. It hardly take less than a minute to process these invoices. So this Excel is generated. So 4 sheets has been asked for the tool to generate. First is in invoice index. So this sheet is the total number of invoices which is being extracted by the system. And it also has a duplicate functionality. So if any PDF is saved twice in that particular batch, it will flag red. And we added customer name also. So if by chance wrongly any invoices which is not belong to that particular company is also is lying there in the PDF in the folder, it can flag, and it will reflect here that, and then we can eliminate that invoice to entered in the system. So this is kind of accounting and auditing is also done in this Excel sheet. So this total invoice price in the index is the total invoice price as labeled in as shown in the invoice. So this sheet has extracted items. So here for this particular client, we needed PO number, invoice number, vendor name, item ID, and item description. unit of measures, units, unit rate, and total price. So these line items are extracted from the PDFs. And we have also given this functionality if someone has to just cross-check and re-verify, it is available with the one click. So in this reconciliation, what happened is, as I told you, in the invoice index, the total invoice price is the total invoice value as shown in the invoice, and this is calculated line items. So when the system is extracting the line items, it calculates the total. So, and it also calculates the difference. So if the system is not able to extract any line item, it will be flagged. So it will give a status of failed. So there is a difference. Total invoice price is 22603 and calculated line item is 243. So we can check this invoice, why this had happened. See, so in this invoice, the vendor has deducted some amount that is freight to be paid by Google. So this particular invoice, we can feed manually in the system. Otherwise, we are ready to go ahead with uploading the rest of sheet. So another feature I have added in this tool is one duplicate invoice. The duplicate invoice which were flagged by the system here. So the system will ask that whether one duplicate found and do you want me to remove to the duplicate file, so that we can also cross verify that whether it's actually a duplicate, because it's a vendor invoices. So one number can also be matched with some other vendor. So we cannot give system to upload it. We just want to cross check that whether this is a legible invoice or a duplicate invoice. But for verification, we can just move this to duplicate folder for further verification. So one duplicate file has been moved. So in this sheet, so how this is works. So for each vendor, there is a regex coding has been done. So every time if a system found a new vendor in the system, it will flag, and we have to create a new rule for that particular new vendor, because vendor invoices, each vendor has a different format. So the one rule cannot be applied here when we applied, different format of invoices. So this window opens. So this is the new vendor invoice which has been selected here. So here in this system, we have a testing generic rule also. So the generic rule is first, intelligently, we have built it can work in the maximum vendor. We will test this rule first, that whether this rule is accurate or not. So in when we applied a test generic rule, the vendor name is selected right, customer name is selected right, invoice number is right, invoice date is right, PO number is right, invoice price is right. The only problem was with the unit rate. So if you will see the text, the unit rate is 0.240, because in this invoice, there was a lot of number. I can show you this invoice. This was the invoice. So there are so many numbers. So in this, for particular this invoice, so the rule doesn't work. It captured 522 instead of 340. So what now I just want to create the rule for this particular format of invoice. So I'll approve all. And I just want to give AI recommendation of this particular this thing only. Then it will return with me with the solution. Just a minute. So here I'm selecting the unit rate. So I'll feed 340 and OK. Thing went wrong. I think there is some problem here with API call.
1 minute is left.
So this software call API. So I think some problem with API call. I can just quickly show a video how new vendor is being generated. So when we verify all the items, and we can save the new vendor. So another feature is smart extract and API. If we are not happy with generic rule, we can apply this smart. So here first AI capture this, we confirm and generate the rule. Then AI is called again to create a parsing rule. So now AI has worked. We can test and review. So if you see here, unit rate has been captured correctly. Here customer name has gone wrong again. So vendor creation is really important part of this app, because one vendor is parsing well, then the future PDF will run smooth. So API is called only for vendor creation. So now the name has also captured. So we will approved all and save approved. Yes.
Ma'am, time is over.
Okay. Yes, sir. Any question?
Okay, good presentation, Ranjana ji. One thing, you have mentioned about different libraries being used in Python. However,
Yes.
which library are you using for getting the data from the bills? Any idea, madam, about it, or was it?
Parse. The parse rule is parse is used for.
Okay, I'm asking about the name of the library, madam.
It's PDF plumber.
All right. And there is a question from the audience. It is asking whether if the tool can work with manual bills or scanned bills instead of those which are not computer generated.
Yeah, so that thing is the next goal. Right now, I have tested my tool with the PDF. So next goal is that.
All right. Kedar sir, if you have any questions.
No, sir. Good to go.
Okay, thank you, Ranjana ji. Rishi sir, over to you.
Okay, thank you. Ranjana ji, you can stop sharing.
Yes, sir, yes.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, jury. It's been an inspiring session this evening, and as we conclude this episode 8, the final preliminary episode of the AI Hackathon Season 4, we celebrated with not just the completion of a phase, but the spirit of innovation that defines our profession. Over the course of these 8 episodes, we have witnessed hundreds of participants from across the nation and overseas, members and professionals transforming ideas into intelligent solutions and challenges into opportunities. Each episode has been a testament to the unwavering spirit of curiosity, creativity, and collaboration that the ICI family stands for. Before we conclude, I must remind every audience member that the voting lines are still open for the next 5 minutes. So those who have not voted may please vote, and please vote for all the panelists to register your vote. Your vote matters. In the voting pattern, 1 is the lowest and 5 is the highest. I repeat, 1 is the lowest and 5 is the highest. For the next 5 minutes, we will keep the voting lines open. Those who have not voted in the audience may please vote. Also, a heartfelt appreciation to our visionary leaders, Sri Charanjot Singh Nanda, President Sir, Prasanna Kumar D Sir, Vice President Sir, C. Umesh Sharma Sir, Chairman Sir, and C. Dayanivas Sharma Sir, Vice Chairman Sir, for their constant guidance, encouragement, and foresight in nurturing this AI movement. Now, as we have mentioned earlier that this is the last preliminary episode of season 4, we now move forward to the big semi-finals, where the excitement only intensifies. The 24 best participants from all the 8 rounds will now compete in the 2 semi-finals to be held on 14th and the 21st of November, wherein 12 in each semi-final will compete for a place in the grand finale to be held in December 2025 at the ICI AI Innovation Summit, Gujarat, Vadodara. To every participant today, whether you move ahead or not, remember you are a part of a larger vision. You contributed to ICI's journey of creating a future-ready and trustworthy and globally adaptive profession. Before we conclude, a few big announcements that the registrations are open for various ICI innovation summits across the country, in Pimpri Chinchwad, in Tiruvananthapuram, in Vadodara, in Chennai, coming soon in Mumbai also. Also, registrations are open with the early bird discounts going on for the ICI World Forum of Accountants, WOFA 2.0, wherein 1,000 rupees registration discount is over and above the early bird discount, and the offer ends tomorrow. So please take benefit of this initiative and see you all at the semi-finals on the 14th of November at 2 p.m. So the voting line still open for the last 2 minutes. If somebody has not voted, they may please vote. We'll close at 5:03 p.m. exactly. Last 1 minute for the voting lines to close.
हेलो सर इसका पीछे अपलोड करते क्या सीट अपलोड करते क्या कौन सा मार्क्स का हम क्या अपलोड करते हैं अपना अपलोड करते हैं यहाँ पे स्टार्टेड लॉस्ट चैप्टर करता है उसने अपलोड कहाँ किया है तो वीडियो अपलोड नहीं करा आपसे लिस्ट नाम पहले पे हम लिस्ट नाम आ रहा दिक्कत हमें चालू किया है बोला मैंने कर दिया है कोई ना इसमें है मेंबर का इंडेक्स को लेता हूं मेंबर को प्लेस से पूछते हैं क्या है इसका all the members submit कर दिया है.
So thank you. Now we are closing the voting. Thank you, jury. CA Kedar sir, CA Ankit sir, for your valuable time in this busy audit season. Thank you so much. Look forward to see you once again soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rishi sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And all the very best.
Thank you. Thank you.